you sure you won't come in?
And watch Dad have a seizure in front of his big shot friends. Sounds like fun.
You're so bad. I miss you, Jody.
Don't get all sloppy now. Go on. I better get lost before he sees me.
Thank you. Bye.
You might want to take it easy on the finger foods, George.
Yeah. Guess I'm a little nervous. It's a little awkward doing the social thing without Andrea.
Hi.
I know.
Oh.
Hi, Mr. Donovan.
Hi, Carrie. Carrie, Rita Lance.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are things, Carrie?
Well, things are better. Really.
Great.
Susan Wolf. This is George Donovan.
Hi.
Hello.
Rita Lance.
Hello.
Hi.
Susan's my best friend since high school. And my dad's new general manager.
And doing one hell of a fine job at it.
George, so glad you could make it.
Victoria, I never miss your parties.
Well, you never hear the end of it, George.
Hello.
Hi.
Carrie, Elena needs help in the kitchen.
Maybe you should hire her an assistant.
Excuse me, young lady.
I'm sorry.
Douglas, I need to talk to you.
Sure, would you
Now.
excuse us?
Surely. So, what is the story there?
Carrie has a few problems. Been in trouble with the law. That's how I first got to know the family.
Will you lighten up? You're giving me the willies. No, no! That's it. That's it, darling. Give right there.
Listen now, this you're helping. This is how you help me? Answer me!
You ever touch her again, I'll kill you.
Carrie, you listen to me.
No, not Carrie. Carrie is a helpless, weak little girl. My name is Jessie.
Oh, darn it. I guess I forgot to charge it. Do you know where there's a phone?
Yeah, come on, I'll show you. Douglas is quite an art collector. He's amassed a collection of Etruscan art. See some of the maps. What's that?
You want this food so damn bad? Do you want it so bad? Here it is! Eat it, Becky! Oh, isn't it so good? Carrie!
What happened?
She attacked me. She's like an animal, like some awful animal.
odd what binds some families together. Sadness, disappointment, greed, even hate can be the glue. You know that saying, blood is thicker than water? Well, growing up in foster homes, I never really got the meaning of that phrase. I always thought kids who were raised with their real parents were so lucky. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not.
Thank you, darling.
This will make you feel better.
I'm so sorry you had to see this.
No, I'm just glad we could help.
She's had these episodes before, but not like this. And not for some time.
What do you think set her off?
I suppose she got overstimulated.
That's probably what it was, you know, the party and all the people.
She's sensitive. When you slapped her, she...
Please, don't judge what you can't understand, dear. I so wanted the party to be a success.
The party was fine, Victoria. Nobody even knew. Why don't you go up and lie down? Go ahead. Susan and I'll take care of Carrie.
Thank you. Sorry we couldn't have met under happier circumstances.
Another time, Mrs. Morgan.
I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive Victoria for being so abrupt, but she's been under so much pressure lately, you know, getting ready for this party and coping with Carrie.
She's coming around.
Jessie? Jessie? Jessie?
Jessie's gone, Carrie. She's gone. Jessie's gone now.
What happened? What happened to the party?
Everybody's gone, Carrie. The party's over.
Something happened. Something terrible.
No, it's all right. Just relax, sweetheart. Come on, Carrie, sit down. Let's talk.
What do you remember, Carrie?
I was in the kitchen with Susan. We were just fooling around. That's all. Well, then I can't remember.
So you don't remember anything after the kitchen with Susan?
We were just fooling around. That's all. I wasn't being bad. I wasn't.
I believe you, Carrie.
I want to ask you something, Carrie. Have you been happy since you've been home?
Home? You mean from Cedar Glen? You're not going to send me back there?
I just want to know.
I promise you, I'll be good, Mr. Donovan. Please don't send me back to that place.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna stay right here where you belong, right here at home. Maybe you shouldn't go. I really appreciate your concern, George.
If she's this unstable, she could be a danger to you or to herself.
I think all she needs is a little love and understanding. I really don't think she's a danger to anyone.
Look, if we hadn't come in, she could have really hurt your wife.
Well, maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. This is a family problem, Sergeant. I'd like to keep it that way.
But if she does get violent and winds up in court again, you can bet they're going to put her in a place where she's not going to be able to come home.
I'm not going to let that happen, George.
Okay, Doug.
Bye-bye. Well, you tried, George.
I've never seen Carrie that out of control.
How'd you get in trouble before?
You know, the usual things kids get popped for: drunk driving, shoplifting. Carrie doesn't remember doing any of those things. Jessie was always in control when the cops showed up. The shrink said that she couldn't be held accountable, so the judge's only option was Cedar Glen.
Sounds like a no-win situation. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, George.
Yep.
Mother?
Go away.
I just wanted to tell you how sorry I am.
You're sorry. That's supposed to make everything all better, isn't it?
Please just talk to me.
I'm afraid I don't have anything to say.
That won't solve anything, you know?
Would they teach you that at the hospital? But of course, you're right. Drinking won't solve your problems. Just maybe make them go away for a little while. Doesn't seem to be working.
What did I do to make you hate me so much?
I don't hate you. Loathe is a much better word. Like a sickness or a bad habit.
But it's not me. It's Jessie. She's the one.
You sold that split personality crap to those blood-sucking doctors, but you never sold it to me. Never.
Oh, isn't it sad?
What? Yeah. Sad.
You're not even watching.
Well, I told you I don't speak French.
That's why there's subtitles.
Well, I don't like to watch movies that I have to read. Anyway, I got a lot on my mind.
Hey, listen to your doctor. If something's bothering you, you need to talk about it.
It's not one of my strong suits.
Just your basic type A, macho, aggressive, strong, silent type.
No, you're a shrink.
The shrinks don't get you guys. The cardiologists do.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with my heart.
That a little communication wouldn't cure.
It's no big deal, okay?
It is to me, Chris. I'd like to feel I'm part of something besides your bedroom furniture.
Is that really how you feel?
Sometimes.
I don't feel that way.
Well, at least we know how you don't feel.
Jillian, I'm crazy about you. I've never been attracted to anyone the way I am to you. But that's what's starting to get to me. You and me are totally different.
Well, thank heaven for that.
I mean, look at you. You're this hotshot surgeon. You make tons of money. Me, I'm on a city wage. I'm just a cop with an attitude.
Oh, so that's what this is all about.
I can't take you to Hawaii for the weekend. I can't take you skiing in the Alps. I don't even ski.
Been there, done that.
But I haven't. And I gotta figure that sooner or later, someday, you're gonna want somebody who can provide that for you.
First off, I can take you to Hawaii. I can also teach you how to ski. Second, if that's what was really important to me, do you think that I would have fallen in love with a cop with an attitude?
I don't know.
Chris Lorenzo, you are the strongest, bravest, smartest, sexiest man I have ever known. When I look at you, I can weaken my knees. When I'm not with you, I count the minutes till we can be back together. Now, if you think that I want to trade all that in on some bottle-fed, preppy wimp with a stock portfolio, you better look again.
Well, when you put it like that.
Douglas? Douglas? Is that you? Douglas, answer me! Have you been drinking? I hope you haven't been driving drunk.
We have severe cerebral hemorrhaging brought on by repeated sharp force trauma to the head, multiple lacerations and fractures to the skull and facial bones. Open casket is definitely out.
Yeah, this is not your basic B&E gone bad.
No, whoever did this really messed her up. So, do you have an estimated time of death?
Well, I can't be sure till I open her up, but for now, I'd say between 10 and midnight.
All right.
Thanks, Taylor.
Sure. I'll see you later.
See you later. Okay, guys, let's bag her and tag her.
I should have been here, George. But after what happened at the party, you know, I just couldn't stay in this house a minute longer. I should have known. I just should have seen it coming.
It won't help to blame yourself, Doug.
God, I could have been a better father. I could have been a better husband.
Mr. Morgan, could we have a word with you? We're sorry for your loss.
What's going to happen with my wife now?
Well, they'll perform the autopsy, then it's pretty much up to the family.
You're going to cut her up? Isn't it obvious how she died?
Whenever someone dies unnaturally, it's routine procedure.
That's what this is, Mr. Routine.
I didn't mean that. Were you away when your wife was killed?
Yes, I was at my club in the bar.
Anybody see you there?
The bartender, of course.
So you've been drinking?
Oh, what the hell do you think?
You just answer the question, sir.
I don't think I like your attitude.
We all know how difficult this is, Doug. But we all are on the same side here.
What time did you leave your club?
After midnight, about 12:30.
And you came straight home?
That's right.
Found your wife right away?
Well, I came in and I heard this horrible scream, this horrible sobbing and shrieking, and I ran down the hall, and that's when I saw them.
Them?
Yes, my wife, where she was, and Carrie was cradling her, and they were both covered in blood. And Carrie was holding that fireplace tool.
Where is Carrie now?
She was hysterical. I tried to calm her down, but she ran upstairs and locked herself in a closet.
Carrie, it's Rita Lance. Are you in there? But Carrie, come on out. No one's gonna hurt you.
Carrie's dead. She's with her mother. You can't tell me what to do. No one tells Jessie what to do. Go ahead. Do it. Kill me. Kill me! No mercy. No mercy. You're gonna bleed. Just like that dead bitch. You're gonna bleed. You're gonna bleed. Get your hands off me. Let go. You're gonna bleed. You're gonna bleed. Oh, get the hands off of me. You're gonna bleed.
We want you to stick around in case we need to talk to you again. Yeah. All right, I appreciate it.
So what'd you get?
Well, that was the bartender from Morgan's Club. He checks out. Didn't leave till after midnight.
I just got the autopsy report. Taylor puts the time of death about 10 o'clock.
Makes Morgan free and clear.
Yeah. Hey.
George, when you go after the Morgan girl, who are you gonna go after? You gonna go after Carrie or you gonna go after Jessie?
Very funny, Lorenzo.
I'm only half joking.
Look, it's very complicated. She's an actual medically documented case of multiple personality disorder.
Right, so what are you saying? I mean, part of her's innocent, part of her's guilty, but you can't punish one without punishing the other.
Something like that, but I happen to have another problem with this one.
What, you're a little too close to be objective?
I don't think that she's guilty.
Excuse me?
I don't think she's guilty.
Did I just fall in a rabbit hole here?
Oh, come on, George. I think you are a little too close. You helped me pull her off of Victoria at the party. The two women have a history of violent confrontations. They were in the house alone together. Carrie's fingerprints are all over the murder weapon. To me, that adds up to opportunity, motive, and means.
Prosecutors wake up wet from dreams about evidence like this. Come on.
What if somebody set her up?
No!
I know the girl. Look, she's unstable, but she's no killer. If you guys send this case down now, the county attorney will fast-track it. Her lawyer will plead her insane, and they'll put her away for good.
Well, maybe that is the best thing for her, George.
Not if she didn't do it. Look, how many times have I given you guys a little extra rope?
You give us rope when you're pretty sure we're gonna hang ourselves.
Just look into it a little deeper before you send this case down. Talk to the neighbors. See if they saw anybody else around the house that night. Talk to the sister, Jody. She had access, and she has an axe to grind with her parents. I'll owe you one.
You'll owe us a big one. Yeah, Lorenzo, homicide.
Chris,
Jillian? What is it?
you gotta come right away.
Hey, talk to me.
Chris, please, this won't wait.
Where are you?
Burbridge Hotel, penthouse.
Burbridge.
Hurry.
Hey, Chris, where are you going?
It's Jillian. She's in trouble. I'll call you later. Jillian?
Oh, I surrender.
What the hell's going on?
You won't be needing that gun.
Are you completely nuts?
What's wrong? You're angry?
You're damn right I'm angry. I busted my tail getting over here. I almost got killed.
I only wanted to surprise you.
You sure as hell did that?
I'm sorry. But as long as you're here, want to do lunch?
No, I'm not hungry. I'm a cop, Jillian.
I know. Look, I'm sorry. I guess I just wasn't thinking.
No. Guess you weren't.
Take him back to the kitchen. Can I help you?
Are you Jody Morgan? I'm Sergeant Lance, Palm Beach Homicide. I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have anything to say.
It won't take long.
Look, I haven't had anything to do with my family since I split. I can't help you.
Then why don't you help Carrie?
You don't care about her. You just want to make your case.
We don't need to. The evidence against your sister is pretty strong. What about Jessie?
Jessie gets a little out of hand sometimes. But she's not a murderer.
How do you know this?
Whit, spell me for a minute, will you?
I'm really sorry about your mother.
Don't be. I'm not. My mother was a very sick woman. She used to torture us.
Torture is a pretty strong word.
She'd make us stand with our backs to the wall and our arms out in front of us. She'd stack books on our hands until one of us dropped them. Then she'd make the one who didn't whip the one who did.
She made you whip each other?
I was stronger, so I'd drop him on purpose. Then I'd get whipped for being deceitful.
How did your father feel about all this?
He went along with it. My mother's the one with the money. When I was 16, he threw me out. Happiest day of my life.
Where were you night before last, about 10 o'clock?
Home. Asleep.
Alone?
Afraid so.
Look, I gotta tell you, Jody, things don't look real good for Carrie right now.
Check into my father's sex life. He always had something on the side.
Be a big help if you could give me some names.
Too long a list. Now you help me. My sister? Tell me where she is. I'd like to see her.
Yeah, I could do that. Here's where you'll find her, and Here's my card if you need to get in touch with me.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You like to see me naked, don't you?
As a matter of fact, I do. Why don't you take off that dress?
I want all of you. All of you.
Sit right down.
Anything new?
Well, I just got these shoes.
Come on, Rita. I'm getting flack from the boss. I've got 17 unanswered phone messages from the press on my desk, and I haven't slept in 3 nights.
Look, you're the one who asked for the extra time, George. Now you're just paying for it.
Help me out here, will you?
Look, I'm running down Morgan's lady friends. It's a long list, George. What do you know about his new regional manager, Susan Wolf?
Just met her at the party. I gather she's an old friend of Carrie's.
20 years old. She's been with the company less than 2 years. He hired her over people with 10 years seniority. And those same people refer to her as a ruthless, manipulative bitch.
Sounds like sour grapes.
Yeah. Listen, I'll keep you posted, okay?
Please.
Mr. Morgan, there's a Sergeant Lance here to see you.
What can I do for you, Sergeant?
I was hoping we could have a word.
Douglas? Oh, Sergeant Lance, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We were just sitting down to breakfast. You might as well join us.
Well, I would hate to impose.
Well, we're past that now, aren't we? Susan, you really should eat something, just to keep up your strength.
I'm just not hungry. Thanks.
Well, we're all a little stressed out.
Actually, I'm a little surprised to see you here.
Oh, come now, Sergeant. We're all adults here. Let's stop beating around the barnyard, shall we? My wife was an emotional cripple. We lived separate lives for years.
Why did you stay together?
At first for the children, and then for Victoria's family. They were devoutly religious. They couldn't have tolerated a divorce, and then for the money.
At least you're honest.
Why not? I have nothing to hide.
You must take comfort in that. Susan, where were you the night Mrs. Morgan was murdered?
What?
She was with me. At my club.
I was asking Susan.
I was at the club.
Till what time?
She left with me after midnight.
Do you talk for her at work as well?
What's your point, Sergeant?
My point is, I'm trying to find out who killed your wife.
My daughter killed my wife.
And she told you this herself.
This conversation's over.
And you're involved with this man?
He's basically a very nice man. This thing has really thrown him for a loop.
And yet here you are 3 days after his wife is killed in a bathrobe at his breakfast table.
Please don't judge me, Sergeant Lance. I never meant Victoria any harm. My relationship with Douglas just happened.
Do you love him?
Yes, I do. I love him very much.
Carrie? Honey?
Jody! They let you see me.
Nothing could have kept me away.
Food here's really bad. I think they're trying to poison us.
I'll see what I can do.
There's some really sick people here. The nurses, they steal everything. They won't let me brush my hair.
Oh, Carrie, honey. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no one will tell me why. Why they brought me here.
You mean you don't know?
Jessie. Was it Jessie?
Don't think about it. It'll all work out.
You have to tell me the truth.
Calm down, honey. I'll tell you everything. Just sit down. Take some deep breaths.
I'm okay.
First, tell me, what do you remember?
Mother was mad. I think Jessie spoiled the party. I just wish she'd go away and leave me alone.
Mother was killed, Carrie.
That's what I thought. Do they think Jessie did it?
They don't know yet. Do you remember anything else about that night?
I can't. It's these drugs they give me. I hardly remember my own name.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry I left you alone in that house.
Oh, God, it's not your fault. Don't be sad.
What are you doing here?
Visiting my sister.
Visit's over. Now you can leave. Come on, Carrie. Daddy's taking you home.
Home? How? Why?
Daddy's taking care of everything.
Why can't you leave her alone?
Because she needs to be at home, where she can be taken care of.
Like you took care of Mother?
You shut your mouth.
No!
What's the problem? This woman is causing a disturbance
You ain't
here.
seen nothing yet. I am hiring a lawyer, and I will take her away from you. I swear I will.
Keep her away from us.
Yes, sir. Listen, miss, don't make me call security.
If anything happens to her, if he takes her and anything happens, it will be on your head.
He's got a court order. There's nothing we can do.
Come on, Carrie. Come with Daddy.
Who is it?
Special delivery.
Hey.
Hi, yourself. You gonna let me in?
Yeah. Come on in.
Chris,
Look, Jillian,
Me first.
Okay.
I came to apologize. I know what I did was wrong, but I just wanted to...
No, forget about it. I overreacted. You gotta understand something. I'm a cop. I don't take well to surprises.
No more surprises. On my honor.
Carrie! I am so glad you're home.
What's the matter, Carrie?
Susan, what are you doing here?
Well, Susan lives with us now.
But Mother won't stand for that.
You must be dead tired. Come on, I'll fix you a bath. Elaine will make you some soup, and you'll have a nice long rest.
Go ahead, Carrie. Susan will take care of you.
That's right, honey. It's just you and me now.
Hey, George.
Did you hear the news?
What's that?
Douglas Morgan sprang Carrie from the hospital on a writ yesterday.
How did that happen?
Well, he found a judge because we haven't charged her yet.
He can just waltz in and take her right out.
Maybe we should go ahead and book her. At least then we can look out for her.
You're the one who insisted she was innocent.
I was wrong, okay? Look, the county attorney won't let it go. The evidence is just too solid.
Well, maybe not.
Hey, get this. Morgan withdrew $10,000 in cash the day after the murder.
Wow, $10,000 certainly buys a lot of alibi.
Great minds think alike.
Keep the faith, George.
Hey, Malcolm.
G'day, mate. Do I know you?
Sergeant Lorenzo, this is my partner, Sergeant Lance. We spoke to you on the phone.
Right, about Victoria Morgan. Tragic.
Sharp memory. It's a good thing.
How's that?
You gave the statement that Mr. Morgan was here till after midnight that night.
Well, that's because he was.
You left a little something out, didn't you?
Enlighten me.
He was here with a woman named Susan Wolfe.
So, he's always got something going on. Not exactly a secret, is it?
No. Not unless you're trying to keep it one.
Now, why would I do that?
Well, see, now that's what we're working on here.
I don't know what you're getting at, but I know I don't have to talk to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Talk to your lawyer after we bust you.
On what charge?
Start with withholding evidence.
I told you he was here with that woman. What more can I say?
Why didn't you mention this before?
Nobody asked me, but... Yeah, now that you mention it, Miss Wolfe was definitely here.
Whole time?
What? You don't remember?
It was busy. I don't keep track of everyone who comes in and out of here.
Let me see if I can jog your memory. If one or both of them left here and you keep stonewalling us, charge goes up to accessory to murder. Now, you think about that. Accessory to murder.
She was here till around 9. Came back around 11, wearing a different dress.
You kept that to yourself. You knew about the murder. Now, why would you do that?
If I cooperate, you'll help me out.
Yeah, we'll do whatever we can.
Morgan paid me $10,000.
What do you think about that?
I think you're under arrest, mate.
Anyway, I land in Chicago at 5:10. Make sure the limo driver's waiting.
All taken care of.
My reservation?
Marquis Hotel, Suite 215.
Okay, and I'll be back on
Monday at 7:20. I will be there, darling.
I knew that there was something that I liked about you.
Oh, is that all you like about me?
Now remember, no talking to strangers, especially cops. Oh, Carrie, what is it?
Where are you going?
A little board meeting in Chicago.
But you can't go.
I have to go, honey.
Daddy, please take me with you.
Oh, now don't upset yourself, Carrie. You'll be just fine. Okay? Susan will take care of you.
But I'm so scared. Something terrible's going to happen.
Now, Carrie. Now you're being silly. Okay? Now, I'm out of here. I'll be back on Monday.
It's okay to be scared with what you've been through. Nothing's gonna happen. Not as long as we're together. Come on.
Hey, George.
Hey, George.
Hey, what do you got?
We got an eyewitness statement that blows Susan Wolfe's alibi right out of the water.
Not to mention a warrant for her and Douglas Morgan on counts of murder and conspiracy.
I just spoke to Morgan's office on the telephone. He's on a plane for Chicago.
Yeah, we already put out an APB. They're gonna pick him up once he gets to O'Hare.
Great.
Excuse me. Yeah, Sergeant Lance.
This is Jessie.
Jessie? What is it?
Carrie's in trouble.
What's the problem?
The killer's in the house.
We gotta go.
See you, George.
What?
Susan, I would never do anything to hurt you.
I'm sorry, Carrie. I told your dad not to bring you home, but he just wouldn't listen. Knew it was only a matter of time before Jessie showed up and ruined everything.
I won't say anything, I promise.
Cross your heart and hope to die.
Yes.
Well, then I guess today's your lucky day. Everybody knows how crazy you are, so nobody's gonna be surprised to hear that you killed yourself. I think I'll have you hanging in the hallway where you killed your mother. Poetic, isn't it?
Susan, please don't.
Get away from her. Get your hands up. Keep them there.
She attacked me. I was just trying to keep her quiet.
Shut up and back off. Carrie, honey.
She was going to kill me. I saw her. She's the one who killed our mother.
We'll call the police, honey, and then I'm gonna take you away from here.
No. You have to kill her. You have to kill her now.
Upstairs.
Jessie.
No. She beat our mother to death. She was going to kill me.
Please, Jessie. The killing. It just has to stop.
Jessie, put the gun down.
Not before I put a bullet through her brain.
Put the gun down, Jesse. You pull your trigger, we gotta pull ours. Put it down.
I don't care. So long as she dies.
What if she doesn't? Then it's all waste. Come on, Jessie, we need you. You're our only eyewitness.
Tell them. Tell them what you did.
It was self-defense. I only came to talk. Victoria attacked me.
Self-defense? Why not insanity? Works for me.
I did it, but it was his idea. He couldn't stand another day in this house.
You cross your heart and hope to die.
This is nice. A loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and thou.
Except no wine and no loaf.
Hey, I'll take what I can get.
Hey, I thought this was our table.
Yeah.
There's room for two more.
How'd it go in court?
Well, the defense really unloaded on Carrie. They tried to make Jessie come out in open court.
And?
No show. Carrie held up like a trooper. And I might add, the prosecution was brilliant.
But of course.
The jury's still out, but I'll lay odds that Susan Wolf and Morgan are going down on all counts.
Yes. Good job. As a matter of fact, I spoke with Carrie's sister. She says she's doing a lot better. Jessie hasn't showed up since that day with Susan, and therapist seems to think that Jessie has outlived her usefulness.
Man, I sure hope so. For her sake, not to mention our case.
Listen, I really want to thank you guys. You were there for me. You believed I was right about Carrie when I wasn't sure I believed it myself.
Hey, all a day's work, George.
Well, George, I'm hungry, and you're buying.
That is a deal.
You know, it's incredible. When you believe in someone, some pretty amazing things can happen.
You got that right.